All right, peace and blessings, everybody. I hope you're doing well. It's Monday, April the 23rd, the year 2018. Got a long letter. You guys see that? And there's many pages that arrived today in the P.O. box from Ed Brown. I think 26 pages altogether. And so I'm not going to read the whole thing. I just want to give you a pointer to it, and we'll read maybe the first couple of pages. Ed Brown has been in prison 10 years along with his wife. We're praying for a miracle of God that the Lord set them free. If you want to find this letter, you can go to yearofjubilee.com, click on the Ed and Elaine Brown page. If you scroll down, you're going to see various updates on all four of the individuals that were incarcerated. And you're going to come across a section titled Ed Brown Patriot Letters. Now, there's a lot of interesting things that have been written by Ed Brown. The one that arrived today is titled IRS Jurisdiction, BOP, Bureau of Prisons, and Expatriation. It's 26 pages long. And it came in this big manila envelope from Ed Brown. What's interesting is there's no postmark. I don't know why that's the case, but it wasn't postmarked. We're going to just read the first 3 pages. Dear Rudy and Aaron, please post in the proper file. 1. The Steve Miller, Director IRS, is an introduction to the IRS file related taxpayer and versus non-taxpayer, including the 10-page tax brief, voluntary tax. Number 2, the Title 48 Territories page filed a jurisdiction file. Number 3, documents letters to the BOP staff in a BOP file. 4, expatriation in its own file, etc. You know, he's requesting me to put all these stuff in different files. I just simply can't meet all the requirements and all the requests. I've scanned all 26 pages. It's all in one file, and you'll basically have to go to the page where it's located. I will continue to send you pertinent evidence as I am able. I created the Un-American Activities Investigation Commission (UAIC) in 1994, whose mission is to investigate the criminal element in government (CEG). Upon invitation, I merged UAIC with the United States Constitution Rangers in 1999. The U.S. Constitution Rangers and the UAIC are separate but in agreement. Both have parallel missions. The Khazarian, Zionist, Vatican, Jesuit, Crown, Templar, Bar Association et al. Have shown too much concern of the very lawful activities of both organizations by their actions and inactions. They know that we have been on to them for a long time. The Jesuits are the most active out of all of the NWO axis. They are in control for the Khazar Zionist Vatican all around the world for over 1,000 years. Their names and titles change as they assimilate into each nation and organization everywhere. Their Dark Master is pleased for now. Because of the actions of the collusions of the courts with the U.S. attorneys and the internal government personnel only, Revenue DC, service, we have become glaringly aware of the coup d'etat being conducted by the Jesuit of the Bar Association. I am anxious for my expatriation to be completed. I will have the instructions for all real Americans to complete their release. All Americans will have to expatriate from the fraud of the United States America Corporation, all 230 million of them. The Republic will be restored. It will, if America will wake up. From the Magna Charta 2015 to the present day, the Vatican papacy has been part of every major conflict worldwide. All one needs to do is read the true history of the Khazar Zionist of the Vatican Crown Templar. As a commander with the United States Constitution Rangers and a historian researcher, I have acquired a more than enough intelligence and expert witnesses to bring all this to court under a qua tam case against the above noted enemies of the United States, 50 republics. However, time grows short. I cannot file the case as a corporate U.S. citizen, slave of the 14th Amendment. I can only file it as a private, sovereign American national of the Republic. The United States Constitution Rangers are a pre-constitution, so they are already private, but I must remove all errors created by the United States Incorporated, such as all permits, licenses, tax obligations, registrations of the corporate democracy. The deep state Khazar Zionist Vatican Jesuits are serving even more lower quality food share something. They order the staff to tighten up on everything in all departments. I need to finish the expatriation quickly, but funding is very limited. I submit a copy of the instructions so you may understand better. Because of Jesus, many are also listening more. Edward Lewis Brown of the Clan Brown. Note, 50 states republic included. I'm not going to read all 26 pages, but we'll just go through this, and you can pause if you see anything you want to read. It appears he wrote a letter to Captain Yeager, Special Investigation, Special Administrative Security at Gilmer, FCI. You guys can pause this and read it if you want to. It's interesting to note that many of this papers are imprinted with Ed's own blood. You can tell he pricked his finger and made a thumbprint. Pretty impressive stuff. Here's some sort of email that is about Steve Miller or to Steve Miller. I don't know who Steve Miller is. Here's another, looks like a letter to Captain Yeager. I hope you guys can read that. I'll just pause, take a snapshot, snapshot, snapshot. Another thumbprint in blood. This appears to be a BOP message, also a thumbprint in blood. This is an ecclesiastical deed poll. Keep in mind this man's been in prison 10 years, unjustly incarcerated. Ron Paul referred to this man as a hero, by the way. Talks about the voluntary tax system. Looks like another court cases. Okay, we're getting close to the end here. Looks like a more stuff about court cases and precedent, tax laws. Quite in depth, actually. You can read this document for yourself on yearofjubilee.com. Click on Ed and Elaine's page. It's 26 pages, and you can download it for yourself. This appears to be a, you know, I would like to read this one into YouTube. Well, I might do it in a separate. This has to do with expatriation. If you guys want to learn about expatriation, you can pause it here, and you can read it if you want to, or you can go download the document. That's a pretty interesting topic. All right, that's it. Please remember Ed and Elaine Brown in your prayers. Write them a letter. Let them know you care and love them. And pray to God that the Maya Supreme Court decision will set them free. Thank you for your time.